today here.
Yeah, exclusive.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the 1st of October everywhere else in the UK, but I think because we're here doing a signing like specially for HMV Glasgow, I think it's a little bit of a Sunday release.
The Scottish fans are getting a little treat early, which they've been gloating to the other fans on Twitter and Facebook, which I love. They're like, we're getting ours first.
Yeah, I just ended up singing a couple of songs. Yeah. Well, one song from the new album and a bit of an oldie but a goodie.
They've come all the way down here, so we think we put on a little bit of a show for them before we sign the album. So yeah, looking forward to it.
The five of us each have quite different and distinctive voices. Like quite a deep bass, and Darren's a high falsetto, and then there's the really smooth middle harmonies. So that whenever we've sung together in harmony, people have said, "Oh, that reminds me of the Drifters or the Temptations," and so we've always tried to include that with what we do. And then when you infuse that into your original work as well, it's sort of when it starts to get quite exciting.
You know, making stuff sound old but new, who inspire us, you know, CeeLo Green, Bruno Mars, you know, even Adele, you know, like Rumour Has It and stuff, has a really kind of 60s vibe to it. So that was the thing with this album, we wanted to kind of branch out a bit more and it not be so doo-wop-tastic, and it being respectful to the roots we've come from. You know, it's definitely been an amazing experience to go from recording the first album in a cottage in the countryside, putting duvets over the window, to actually being in, you know, a studio that can hold a 40-piece orchestra, and just, it was definitely a step up for us, and yeah, it's important, I think, for the second album as well, the crucial second album, to kind of maybe step it up, and that's what we've tried to do.
Never stop to think about what we had. Ain't it such a shame all the good turn bad? Can you feel me? I'm not looking back. I'm gonna let the light surround me. Yeah.
I like a lot of R&B and hip hop. I listen to a lot of the American stuff.
I've got to say I love a bit of 80s.
I've got to say you do.
And actually on the album we've got, we do a version of Perfect by Fairground Attraction, which was all part of that 80s kind of, you know, doo-wop revival. And we've covered Keep Me Hanging On, and we've kind of given it, like Kim Wilde in the 80s, we've given it a kind of a darker twist, I would say.
Yeah,
Moody.
Produced by the epic producer that is Trevor Horn, and we recorded a lot of the album at SARM Studios in London.
Goodbye November and December. We're touring like north, south, east and west all over the UK and Ireland. And we're coming up to Scotland on the 19th, 20th and 22nd. We're coming to Aberdeen this time as well. We always come back to Glasgow because, I mean, Glasgow is just such an insane crowd. And it's a real party whenever we come to Glasgow. At the end of our last tour, we performed in Glasgow. We came on for the finale wearing kilts, and I think the Scotties really appreciate that. I think they like that finale. But yeah, so we're playing the concert hall again. We're going to be up in Aberdeen for the first time, and also Edinburgh.
Love the Scottish audience as well, you know, it kind of reminds me of being back home in Ireland. They're up on their feet from the start. You know, they know how to have a good night, they love a sing-song as well, and we absolutely love coming up here on tour.